Just caught mine off of fanatics in the garden with my hands in the air. We back at it.
Yes, indeed. Good night, everyone. Welcome to SKF Weekly. You already know where the vibes stay immaculate. You know what it is. Anyway, I'm your co-host, John, and right alongside me is co-founder of Stilton Fans, and one would say, an icon in Knicks media spaces. My guy, Ron, right here. Clap it up for my guy, Ron. What's going on? Good evening. You like that?
That's good. Thank you, John. I needed that.
I got that from my daughter. My daughter was like, "Wait, when she seen the last episode, I was watching, right? So she's like peeking over the shoulder. She was like, "Wait a minute," and she heard you say that's gonna be all for the day or whatever. She thought you was like being done with SKF Weekly. She was like, "Wait, is Ron leaving? He can't leave. He's an icon." I was like, "I gotta use that." I was like, "That's what I'm talking about."
Oh man, I love
He's
it.
an icon. I was like, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about."
That's great. That's great. Oh man, shout out to the little ones, man.
I gotta make it stick.
The little ones are the best, man. I tell you. Oh man, that's great. Oh, jeez. I wasn't expecting so much of a laugh to start. Jeez. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate y'all as usual. Thank you across all platforms, YouTube, Facebook, X, or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. We appreciate you. Yeah, man, we got another good one for you. John got me all choked up. Oh man. Okay. Anyway,
not the left.
Yeah. We got another good one for you guys. Okay, listen, I'm gonna start off right out the gate. Okay, I apologize. This is not clickbait. Okay, this is happening. I don't know what's going on, people. I'm sorry. Once again, you guys knew I tried to do this on Saturday, right? And then I've been reading all types of stuff today, and I keep hearing New York Knicks Summer League roster to be announced shortly. And it still hasn't been announced, guys. So it's not like I'm trying to hold it back from you guys. Anyway,
you keep it secrets again, man. You keep it secrets.
I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know why the Knicks would not just announce the damn Summer League roster. They could just give us a certain number of names and say, to be determined. There's more to be added. Just give us something, man. We starving out here.
Yeah, just expect these three guys to play.
Yeah. So what I will do, guys, let me see if I have it here. I will tell you guys this. Okay, I'm not doing I was gonna do it like a whole graphic and everything, but being I don't have anything to put with the graphic, I will tell you guys this. You can pretty much expect this, right? All right. So these are the guys that we believe. This is not 100%, but who we believe will be on the roster, right? So we know Pacom. Well. There's a possibility Jericho Sims might be. No, he really might. There's a possibility.
He's in, right? There's no way.
I think that I don't know. They may not do it, but anyway. Pacom Dadier, Tyler Kolek, Kevin McCullough Jr., Ariel Huckporty, Jacob Toppin. Right? Hold on. Let me. Here we go. So even though these guys, their contracts have not been accepted or whatever, or picked up, they're still projected to be on the Knicks Summer League roster because obviously, the Knicks are giving them a chance to, showcase themselves and possibly get a job somewhere else. Okay. Alex O'Connell. First off, you guys don't know much about Alex O'Connell. I don't know much about him either. But I did see some highlights the other day. He's a dunker. He is what's this guy's the guy from Sacramento Kings, the redhead kid. I forgot his name. Herder. He's like a herder. He's not redhead, but you know what I mean. He got some hops, some serious hops. Okay, so he's going to be playing. Also, looks like Justin Lewis. And we got Dwayne Washington. You guys know he's been on the Knicks. Daquan Jeffries is making another return to the Summer League for the Knicks. And Samkelo Sele. Now, Samkelo Sele is a 6'4" guard. He's from the African Basketball League. And I was watching highlights of him 2 days ago, and he's an interesting player. He's weird because if you look at him like he looks like he's a big man, but he's actually 6'4". He's a guard, so he plays very physical. Throws his body in there, hits you with these the type of guy to give you the and ones. So he's an interesting player. Now, this is just to fill out the roster. I'm not saying Samkelo Sele is going to be joining the Knicks. He probably won't, but I'm just throwing that out there. And then
get that 1 year max minimum.
Yeah. If
he
that,
won't even get a 10-day.
If that, right. And then the only other guy that I see here as a probable, which you guys know that there was some stipulations behind it, is Mr. Rokas Jokubaitis. So apparently Rokas is set to join the Summer League squad, but we don't know officially yet. The talks were that if his team got knocked out and didn't make the qualifying round for the Olympic Games or whatever, that he was going to come over to the Summer League for the Knicks. And if you guys know, he got knocked out in a very interesting fashion because it was really big for Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico knocked Lithuania out.
Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
It was a crazy moment, man. Crazy. That's a dope moment,
the
man.
Wrong shirt.
You might have, bro. You got to represent, man.
You gotta go get the Puerto Rico shirt, man.
Yeah, man. My guy, listen, I'm not even Puerto Rican, but I grew up in a very mixed area. A little bit. I mean, I say I was raised in Bayamon. I spent my time in Ponce. I'm out here. I'm out here in these streets. But I felt
you ordered that arroz con gandules.
I do like the arroz con gandules. I get the limbe or whatever, coquitos.
I
like it all. I like it all. But I felt a certain level of pride and happiness for Puerto Rico, bro. I was really, really happy for them, man. What's the guy that you like that is New Orleans Pelicans? No.
Oh yeah, Jose Alvarado.
Alvarado, bro. He was so big in that game. And let me tell you, he had everybody pumped up. And then I got to tell you, I don't know if it's because I'm 47.
Man. I love his heart.
Yo, he's got incredible heart. I don't know if it's because I'm 47 now, guys. But when I saw after they won, Alvarado, went over and hugged Carlos Arroyo. And I don't know. I kind of felt a little emotional. I ain't going for it. I don't know what it is. It was a little emotional for me because I remember the Puerto Rico team with Carlos Arroyo.
Listen, Arroyo was big for Puerto Rico during those times when he played, and in order to hand off the tutelage that he has done for Jose Alvarado, that's big for the culture. That's huge for the culture. You know what I mean? Because that's only going to develop more and more players, especially coming out of Brooklyn. There's a lot of Spanish kids who play ball, don't get the looks, you know what I mean? And Alvarado is one of those players who's able to overcome a lot, being Puerto Rican, being the height that he is, and just, his competitive nature is what got him there. It isn't anything other than that. You know what I mean? His physical attributes are not at the highest level, but is his competitive nature is what got him here. And it's keeping him around.
He's got heart.
I wouldn't mind him with the Knicks, man, on the bench row. I wouldn't mind him. A few years, give him a few more years, a new contract. I would, listen, bring him.
I wouldn't been mad. He would have definitely been a firecracker over here, boy. Yeah. Well, shout out to the chat, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to Kareem Grant in the building. What up, twin? What's good? Salute to you as always. Adios, NYK in the building. Salute. Appreciate you, my brother. I hope you're doing well. Always good to see you. He says, salute, peace, love, blessings to us all. Hit that like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the show. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate that.
Appreciate you all,
and appreciate the much respect, Kareem. Appreciate you, bro. 713 Game of Fliggity in the building. Appreciate you, bro. And shout out to those, in my Texas area. You know what I mean? A lot of people were dealing with hurricanes and stuff like that over there, lack of power. Hopefully everybody's good. Appreciate y'all. Dwayne Dennis is in the building. Salute. What's good, Dwayne? Appreciate you. Wonder Woman is here with the lasso of truth. What's going on, Wonder Woman? Hope you're doing okay. Good to see you. Hey, Walter Blackman in the building. Yeah, right. Nice. Walter said, "Good evening, Ron. I'm at work waiting on the show." And then he sent me a message personally and said that he unfortunately has to continue working, so he'll watch the show after work. Hey, I appreciate you, Walter. Replay gang. JJ in the building. Salute. Walter Blackman with the generous super chat. Appreciate you, Walter. Thank you, man. Dwayne said, I'm not familiar with the Summer League roster players, but I'm a devoted Knicks fan. Let's go. I hope that there is something brewing in the war room at MSG regarding our free agency. Front office playing iHeart. Replacing iHeart. Yeah, I knew where you were going with that. I just couldn't get it out. Replacing. Nick P. Salute. What's good, brother? I am Jarrell in the building. What up, Jarrell? He says salute.
Salute.
Appreciate you, brother. John Gutierrez is in the building. He said, let's go Knicks. Yes. We got Lion of Judah in the building. Shalom, my brother. He says, Ron and John chat, the blessings to all, praises the Most High for all. Shalom, fam. Appreciate you, brother. Jeremy Nussbaum is in the building. Salute Ron and John, the dynamic duo. Yeah, man, it's Batman and Robin. I mean, Black Man and Robin.
Black Man and Robin. We got to figure out a Spanish name for Robin.
Yeah. I need. Robin.
Robin.
Yeah, we need something. D-Block in the building. What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you as always. He says, salute everyone. My brother Ron, appreciate you. Nice. D-Block, salute. John, salute as well.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to Deron Wayne. Thank you for the generous super chat, my brother. Appreciate you as always. We got some exciting prospects to watch in the summer league, JJ. And so in a minute, just the names I mentioned, we'll talk about see who is it that we're looking for to maybe do something special in the summer league. It should be interesting. Right. Mothman Evolved is in the building. He says there is 8 guys that I'm interested in seeing. Okay, all right.
For the entire NBA or for the Knicks? Because
I think he means on the summer league roster, maybe.
On this Knicks team? Oh man, that's a lot.
Yeah. I am Jarrell says, change the title to guess the summer league roster. Facts, bro. Because this is crazy. Yeah, JJ, I want to tell you, I honestly want to say that Rokas is going to be on the team. But until the Knicks say it officially, I don't care what their plans were. Until they officially say it with a guy coming from overseas, we gotta wait. Appreciate you, Deron. Also a member of Still Knicks fans. Appreciate you, brother, as always. He said, I heard Rokas is going to play. Yeah, I mean, that's it's pointing to that, but until they make it official.
Right.
PR, baby. That's right, Boff, he said, oh, bro, you sound PR. Puerto Rican. Yeah, I mean, I was raised around my best friends. Yeah. So, I mean, John is my brother over here, and he's Puerto Rican. So I gotta have a little of that rubbed off, bro.
Está comiendo lechón.
Gandules, pollo guisado. You know what I mean? Hey,
I'll take a little bit of that and a little bit of that.
don't. I'm not shy.
Don't be stingy.
Exactly. Billy Goat is in the building. Salute, Billy. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Hit that like, he says. Salute. Almighty Finesse. What's good, brother? Hope you're doing good. JW's in the building. What's up, big round in the chat? McCain is nice, bro. McCain. Why am I drawing a blank on McCain? It sounds familiar, but why am I? Do you mean McCullers or McCain? I don't know. Well, let me know, Almighty Finesse. I'm not sure who McCain is. I'm tripping. Richard Maldonado is in the building. He says Kolak is better than Rokas. That's interesting. I will tell you, even though Lithuania got eliminated, Rokas did drop 16 points and I think 6 assists on 12 of 15 shooting. He played pretty well in that game. Let's see. Ebony's in the building. What up, Ebony? Appreciate you. Hope you're doing good. Okay, let's see. She said I'm excited to get to see more of Rokas. Me too. It's crazy that I was really excited about seeing more of Rokas and possibly Rokas joining the team. But now that they got Tyler Kolek, you know what I mean? I'm a big fan of Kolek. I like his game. No cap life's analyst is in the building. Nick's Life of Roll Tide branch. Salute, appreciate you. Nick Yak is in the building. He said Huck Porty will be a fan favorite after Saturday. Okay, all right, cool. I like that. Let me see here. Oh, Ebony says I'm from Bushwick, Ron. I get it. Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah,
we in the pot. We were a mixture. It's a fact.
Johnny McCain.
I don't know what McCain that. Oh, Jared McCain on the Sixers. Oh, is he balling in the summer league? Yeah, I haven't seen him play yet. I got to check out highlights. Jared McCain. Okay, got you. Shout out to Money Grip. Salute. What's good? He said, "What's up with the chat? Let's go Knicks." Yeah, I know. I saw that, Nick Yak. I know Roka said that he would come if he wasn't in the Olympics. Well, like I said, we'll see. Yeah, JJ says Khalil Ware looking nice in the summer league. Of course, the Miami Heat got him. He did look good.
Yeah.
I think he had 26 and 11. Yeah,
26 and 11.
26
that's what he had.
and 11.
26 and 11. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So back to these names. Let me see, like these proposed names: Tyler Kolek, Alex O'Connell, Samkilo Sile, Dwayne Washington, Daquan Jeffries, Rokas Jokubaitis, Pacome Dadier, Kevin McCullough Jr., Justin Lewis, Jacob Toppin, and Ariel Huck Porty. Out of any of those names, John, is there anybody you're looking forward to seeing a little bit more?
That's a hard name to say.
Oh, you did? I know.
It's going to take a while for me to get used to that one.
I know. I hear you. By the way, just so you know, guys, I think I just saw Huck Porty got signed to a 2-way contract for the Knicks, so he's one of our 2-ways.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's really about who they, Kolek is not like that's the one guy I'm most concerned about because I think, the one I'm most excited to see because he's the one that's projected to potentially have an opportunity to play for this team. And that's like an odd, that's like if everything goes right for him as an individual player, you know what I mean? He's a guy who spent the most time in college, who has the accolades in college and is coming in with sort of that motor. They project his game to be very similar to Brunson. And so I think for me, it's Kolek. Everyone else would be nice to see and see what they could provide and, see glimpses of what could be our future. But I don't see anyone else, even, getting close to seeing some playing time with this New York Knicks team. Not the way it's assembled today. So that's where I'm at with it. That's where.
You know what would be really I don't think it would happen because I think Kolek's game speaks for itself. But what wouldn't be good, right, is if Rokas does play and he outshines Kolek. Because it could happen. I mean,
it could happen. I think, if anything, you as Knicks fans, we would want both of them to shine, right? Ideally, Jokubaitis has been out of, the view for about 4 years now. He's been a 4-year
about 3 or 4 years now. Yeah.
Yeah. So if he's been a 4-year stash, you want him to come prepared. He's going to be playing against young players and players who are sort of in the cusp of making the NBA. He's not playing against guys who have been in the NBA for years. So you expect a guy like that with that sort of maturity and understanding of the game and at a pro level to dominate his position. So that's what I would expect from Jokubaitis. If he doesn't show up like that, then it's a stash away forever because he's not going to break this team. He's not going to make the cut. I think Kolek, though, is interesting because he played 4 years, right? He was a senior when he graduated, right? He did play 4 years. He was a 4-year player. And so he has the most upside as the most current player, like to actually have an opportunity. So it's going to be interesting. I think they're going to play the 1 and the 2 for the most part. I don't see Rokas not getting the starting nod if he's here. because you put a lot of emphasis on that draft and you held them for so long, right? International
It's almost
star.
like politics, bro.
You have to play the politics,
It's almost
right?
political. Yeah.
You may have to, right? So it's like, he's going to get an opportunity. Now, will he be okay playing the 2? Because Kolik's game is not from the 2. Kolik's game is from the 1 position. And I really want to see how he's able to how we're able to explore what he gives you on not the offensive end, but more as the distributor, because he looks like he can really be good as a solid distributor alongside Rokas. You know what I mean? So to see how they play with amongst each other would be interesting.
Yeah, I agree with that. I see Ariel Hukporty's name mentioned more. Honestly, for me, I mean, there's interest and then there's interest, right?
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how Jacob Toppin looks, but not for the Knicks squad. I just want to see how he plays and just see something exciting out there for the young kid. And I want to see how this Alex O'Connell, because apparently this Alex O'Connell is a high flyer and people keep talking about him. So I'm interested to see how he plays, right? But outside of that, when it comes to realistically possibly affecting the Knicks, I don't know. It'd be good to see what Pacom Dadier does.
Yeah.
He's obviously not gonna. He's got a lot of time, ahead of him. He's just gonna be. I mean, I think he's turning 19 years old. It's a young kid. Excuse me. But the 2 people that I'm really interested in seeing, well, 3. Sorry, I've been waiting for Rokas forever. So it's Rokas, it's Tyler Kolek, and I'm interested to see how this Kevin McCullough Jr. plays, because the Kevin McCullough Jr. may not come out the gate as a part of the Knicks, but I do see that he's an interesting piece, John, because he could wind up being a baby Josh Hart or a Quentin Grimes type player that Thibodeau loved. And if we get into the situation, what I hate to say it, if we get into a situation where we do need that backup center, and those people that are asking for us, to trade something back want Deuce, he's probably the guy that can replace Deuce. I mean, that's just as far as game. You know what I mean?
It's a good assessment.
Yeah.
I see the Kolek situation being the opportunity for moving away from Deuce. I don't know if he brings it defensively, but on the offensive end, I see it, where
and I can see that too, like interchangeably. Like when we need more offense or someone to help orchestrate, you go with Kolek. But if we need a little bit more defensive pressure or need to turn things up, and I could see them going with McCullough, because these guys, the one thing about both these guys, they're both older players, 23 years old and stuff. Like, so yeah,
they're ready. They're ready now. They're in their sort of young prime years. So that's.
And I'm hearing some really good things about this freaking McCullough Jr. Man. Some coaches, of course, his coach, but I've heard from. I try not to listen to his coach, because his coach, what is he gonna say? But
terrible.
But there's been some good things being said about him. Yeah, he's got a lot of interesting stuff in his game, and he looks like he's more. We talked about it before. He's more willing to score the ball than maybe Quentin was, because we had that thing with Quentin.
But here's the thing: the G League team of Westchester Knicks were solid last year. So if they were solid last year, coming into the summer league, we should be expecting them to be as solid, if not more. So
So I wonder if you had to guess right now, out of the guys that we think from this bunch of guys, I would say, well, I already know one of them, because I told you Hukporty's getting a 2-way, right? So then you got Jacob Toppin, the Dwayne Washington and the Daquan Jeffries. I think they're getting cut. But Jacob Toppin is still technically, he's still under 2-way. They have to pick it up again for this year. So Jacob Toppin, McCullers,
I think they let it play out. They're gonna see what happens in the summer league, man. Like there's no rush for that contract, right?
Oh, it's true. It's true, because you got 2 3-ways. I mean, 2 3 2-ways, 3 2-ways, right. And then you can still have like 2 people on the roster that are minimum, just there,
right? And then,
well, we haven't even used our vet minimum yet,
right?
So we got to see what they do. It's going to be interesting, man. I think Pacom is definitely, if there's one person that I think needs to be on a two-way type or be able to go play with the G League, it's him. So we'll see.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of these guys are going to see the G League moments. You know what I mean? I think you're going to see.
I wouldn't be surprised though, John. I don't want to cut you off. I wouldn't be surprised if McCullers and Kolek stay up though. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't get the G League nod. You never know, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they make the team, but yeah, for sure. But I think there's too many, because you said already that Huck Purdy already got a 10-day, right?
He's got one of the two ways, yeah.
So he's already got one of the slots, and that's already official, right?
And just for those out there that may not be familiar with the two-way contracts, once again, two-way contracts means you play half your time with the G League squad and the other half of your time with the big squad with the Knicks. So
yeah, so if he's a lock, then right now they're just seeing what the other players could provide. Kolek still has an opportunity to make the starting, like the starting 15-man roster without actually being on a two-way, you know what I mean? So he could get signed per year, like no,
Kolek got signed. I reported on that. Yeah, I reported on that on Saturday. Kolek actually got the richest contract in NBA history for a second-round player. Like the most money you could give a second-round player, Kolek got it.
Nice.
Yeah, 6.6 million, something like that.
So it would not surprise me at all if the Knicks have him on the opening day roster. It would not. Just because the money's there, right? So
your money talks.
That's usually how it works.
Almighty's not a big fan of Pacom. Okay. Tell us what you really think. I hear you. Okay.
I haven't seen enough to know.
Yeah, me too, Jarrell. You hit the nail on the head. I would actually really like to see Kolek and Deuce play together, because that's my whole thing about Deuce. We had a conversation about with these two guys, like if say Brunson went down for 2 weeks or something, who would be the starter? Now, most people are going to say Deuce because of the familiarity. I would say, I don't know. I can see Tibbs going with Deuce because of that, but I also can see, like, if Kolek shows that what he can do is real, I think you would be better suited having him be the point guard and Deuce getting a good amount of minutes to help spell. You know what I mean? But like, because Deuce, I think just Deuce is better as an off guard, in my opinion, but I don't know.
It all comes to question on like how deep is our roster and who's going to fill the void that's needed on the defensive side first for Tibbs, right? And then do you really want to push Hart to the 4 even though he's played it? Do you really want to put that emphasis on him to play more bigs than actually playing his natural position, which is more of a small forward shooting guard position? And right now, the way it's built, we got DiVincenzo coming off the bench now that Bridges is here, or even vice versa. If Bridges were to come off the bench, he's coming off the bench as a small forward, and you could always push Josh Hart at the 2. You know what I mean? So like you want players to play at their strongest positions. You know what I mean? You don't want them to have to struggle in order to make up for a lack of height or a lack of size.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point. And let me just put this up for you guys. We already talked about it, but just so you guys can see it. And you have this in your memory banks here.
Tyler Kolek had $9.8 million for 4 years. Wow.
Yeah, and 6.6 is guaranteed, something like that.
Yeah. They must really believe in his game.
I'm telling you, they like this kid. I'm telling you,
they really do. Because they didn't even give Deuce that. What is Deuce making? 4?
Deuce is making $3 million per year.
$3 million, and then Sims got 4, right?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. Deuce is making $4 million. He signed a 3-year deal, $4 million per year. Yeah, that's it.
Right.
That's
$4 million per year.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I know, and then the Sims is $3 million or something like that.
Yeah. Sims. Yeah. And actually, how his Sims breaks down, it's like it's kind of like de-escalating or something. So he might be making 1.86 or something this year, something like that. So guys, just so you know, like I said, this is what I was looking at. This is from Posting and Toasting, and this is like the only thing I could find that gave me any names that I could say this is the possibility. But you see those names that are there. But more importantly, if you guys aren't familiar once again with the actual games, just trying to blow this up. It won't. Jesus Christ, it won't blow up. Okay, well, whatever. It is what it is. So first game is Knicks versus Hornets this Saturday, July 13th at 5 p.m. Then you got game 2, July 16th at 4:30 against the Nets. Game 3 is Wednesday, July 17th at 3:30 against the Kings. And then you got game 4, Knicks at Pistons. That's Friday, July 19th at 7 p.m. And then there's obviously to be determined if the Knicks win most of the games, they'll get another game. If they win outright, then I think they're guaranteed another 1 or 2 games, something like that. And they'll be going into the next round of their tournament stuff. It's always funky when they do the Summer League stuff. Excuse me. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys.
Look at that. MVP, Jalen Brunson to win, plus 1,800. I like those.
Oh,
odds.
you saw that? You saw that? Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. George Ortiz says, yes, it's 6.6 guaranteed. That's facts. So salute to you, brother. Appreciate you. Craig is in the building. What up, Craig? Hey, first Bruno, now you. My guy Victor in the building. Knicks fans Brazil is here. Yes. What's up, brother? Appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. I see you out there doing stuff with soccer players, man. You're well rounded over there. You're doing a lot of things.
Yeah, Brazil's they're in the mix right now. Colombia, the Copa America.
Copa America.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ron Mosley in the building. Oh, he's definitely coming off the bench. I think you guys are talking about somebody else. Monarch Smart TV is in the building. Salute. What's good? Appreciate you. Miguel P in the building. He said, I could be wrong, but I don't think McBride was ever on a 2-way contract. That's a good question. So it's a little funky. I don't think he was either. I actually think that the Knicks didn't have a problem with sending him down, but they didn't want to have him on a 2-way. So they brought him up. Like they would send him down on Thursday and he'd be back up on Saturday. He would go back and forth a lot. Yeah. And so that's a good point. That actually is they could do the same thing with McCullers or with Kolek.
Yeah, what is surprising?
Yeah. Good point. Humberto said something. Shoot, what was it? He said something earlier. Yes. So Humberto de la Hoz I think did I say that right? De la Hoz? De la Hoz.
De la Hoz. That seems
De la Hoz. I don't know. I'm trying to say that right. I don't know, but I think it's okay. But Humberto, what's going on, brother? He said tomorrow morning, Mikal Bridges will be introduced on MSG at 11 a.m. Thank you for that information, brother. I appreciate it.
It's gonna be epic.
Yeah, man. Did I say shout out to Luke Skywalker Visions? What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. He said every second round pick is going to play in the G League, Ron. Okay, cool.
You know what they should play for Mikal Bridges? The "I'm Coming Home" song. Just because.
Just because. All right. Yeah. He's making a long trip. You know what I mean?
He's
yeah, that's crazy. Shout out to HP Carlos in the building. Salute, fellas, all the way from Portugal. Let's go. Mel Bester 9 in the building. Salute. What's going on? And guys, please, I know I remind you guys this all the time. I know we all get caught up, but please, if you can, hit that like button for the show. We got 149 people watching across all platforms. Please hit that like button and show your love for the show. It helps us out. It definitely helps the algorithm. And we just, love your interaction. Being here watching, being in the chat, and just supporting us is great, man. Can't tell you how much it means. Shout out to King Ribby in the building as well. What up, King Ribby? Appreciate you, bro. Oh, by the way, John, I mean, it's a side note, but, Big Stets is, remember we interviewed him on the hip. He actually is in town. He's leaving tomorrow. Yeah, he's leaving tomorrow. He hit me up. I think he's coming back this weekend. So I don't know. Okay. Maybe if I'm free out, we might hook up. I don't know. We'll see.
No doubt.
Yeah, pretty cool. All right. JW's in the building as well. Shout out to JW. Said McCullough Jr. will have a chance to win a 2-way. He is very versatile and can be an all-around player. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. I mean, when you hear baby Josh Hart, that says a lot.
I mean,
Says
look,
a lot.
that's right up there, the Knicks alley. You know what I mean? And you're gonna have these guys in camp. That's the biggest thing, right? If you could, however many guys you could bring over to camp during the start of the season, or right before the start of the season, getting guys to play amongst each other, they get to see firsthand what these kids could provide against a New York team that was stacked last season. So
Correct.
it's big.
All right. I hear you. So, guys, a little shameless housekeeping here. Just want to say, shout out to Bagger Jones in the building. Salute Bagger. He said, "How's Ron? Man. Have not seen him on the Knicks channels in a long time. Hope he is good." You know, actually,
We heard him.
Yeah, on Oh yeah, you was on that show, wasn't you? On Nothing But Knicks.
Yeah,
He
Knicks.
called in the other day, so that was good to hear him.
With me and Sim. Yeah, we was on
Right,
that show
right.
together with Steph.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
So
dope show.
to answer you, Bagger Jones, he's doing well. Yeah, he just he's been doing other things. He also is he's someone that's big in faith, and he's involved in his ministry and stuff. So he gets pulled away to do what calls him. So, but he's always around, bro. Ron, man. He's a good dude.
He be watching. He was up on everything.
Watching. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So wanted to say this, guys. Listen. We are on the road. I don't know if you guys know this, but we all have different things that we strive to. We have journeys that we'd like to go on. The journey for Still Knick fans right now is within the next month or two. We hope to get to 3,000 subscribers. By the end of the year, get to 5,000. We are currently at 2,749 subs.
We are stuck at 2,749. We have to move from 2,749.
Man. So please, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel if you like the content. And tell a friend who tells a friend who tells another friend. Tell your auntie, tell your pappy, tell your nana, tell the icy man, the coquito, the limbe guy, whoever it is. You know what I mean? Let them know, man. We appreciate all the love and support. Thank you for all your support on the road to 5K, baby.
Right.
Appreciate you guys.
I just want to see it tick up from 2,749 to 2,750. Just give me that one with an 8. Just for today. Give me one.
Let's get it
just
going.
Want to see that click over.
Let's go. So, I don't know if you guys have heard about this. We've talked about it in the past in passing. We got a little bit more new information, a little bit more legit information about it. And this is it's an incredible story. And I want it to be one of those stories where, look, guys, either way, we can't blame the guy. He doesn't have to do anything. If he does do it, he's going to look like he saved, a cat in a burning building. He's going to be loved by everybody. And if he doesn't do it, it's okay because he deserves it, right? But if you guys don't know, this Friday is the start of a period where certain players can sign extensions, right? And one of those players is on the New York Knicks, and his name is Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson has a chance to either sign an extension for one amount or wait until the offseason and sign an extension for another amount. Let's take a look at that. So according to shout out to Legion of Hoops who reposted this. If you guys know, Fred Katz is actually the one who wrote the article, but he's on a paid site. I don't have access to the paid site. So Legion of Hoops actually got the information. They put it up. So shout out to Legion of Hoops for putting up the article per Fred Katz. The Knicks can offer a 4-year, $157 million extension to Jalen Brunson this Friday, and he is reportedly considering signing it per Fred Katz. Once again, guys, that's 4 years, $157 million, right? Mm-hmm. If he decides to not sign it, he can sign a 5-year, $269 million contract next summer. So if he signs for 4 years and $157 million on Friday, if I hear one negative thing about Jalen Brunson, me and you gonna have a problem. That's a fact. All I'm saying.
Talk about a bargain, right?
That's $100 million, guys. Leave it on the table. That's crazy.
Wow. And that's
what do you think about that, bro?
That would be a statement if he did it. It would be I'm about championships, not about finances. Even though 157 is nothing to overlook. That's still a lot of
Yeah.
money. But from what you leaving 100 mil, right? That's what it was. 100 mil.
It's $100 million difference.
$100 million difference. That's wild. Now it's not 100,000. Because 100,000 would be wild.
Bro.
This is
crazy,
100 mil. This is life-changing money. So it'll really explain a lot about where he's at as far as leadership is concerned, and where he's at in the realm of the Knicks organization, like within the front office. Like it shows that he will have a say in who stays and who goes moving forward. Like you're not taking that hit if you don't have caveats amongst, you know what I mean, the front office and, you know, agents and stuff like that. Like there's got to be some stuff hidden within the contract that states like, I have a say, you know, in how we move forward.
100%. And that's the other thing too, guys. Once again, like I said, if Jalen Brunson decides to do that, we really got to look at this man differently, because he's someone who's put here to win and do something special for New York, and it's not all about the money to him, right? That's one thing. Now the flip side too is, as fans, we also have to be mindful of what if he chooses to do that, and not throw other people's contracts in his face or look negatively on the organization, because people love to say, well, why are you giving this guy this and Jalen Brunson's only making that? You can't do that. This guy's in a situation to make this money, and he's probably in a situation where he's got to take that deal. That's what he wants. Jaylen Brunson is in a situation where he makes a lot of, you know, good money to begin with right now. This will be more money than he's already making, right? But he's also in a situation where he wants to win. He wants the Knicks to continue to build a good team around him. And he's also here with 3 of his close friends. Not a lot of people, and his dad. Not a lot of people get this opportunity. You gotta sometimes, you know, he might be feeling grateful.
And it wouldn't be surprised me one bit if they signed DNR just for a picture, just for the picture, and then release them.
It wouldn't be surprising to me either, bro. I mean, just like it is what it is, man. It's just, I think Jalen Brunson is really, like I said, whether he signs it or not, it doesn't matter. It's you know, I'm happy either way because he deserves it. But if he does do it, it just shows you how thankful and grateful he is to have this type of opportunity where all of this can be here and in front of him. He has a say. He has his guys with him. His father's here. It's just so much. I think he's overwhelmed by how happy he feels. I was looking at the video 3 days ago of him when he came to the Garden for the first time, you know, with the thing, you know, he was so excited. You could tell he loves this moment. So
it's coming back, right? Like coming back full throttle, because he was as a kid, he was here and then moved out. His father actually played for Chicago after that. So it's like, you know, having that transition, you know, it's huge. Oh man, give it up. Give it up for Floyd Young. Let's go.
You saw it.
We got it. Nice.
Shout out to Floyd Young. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. You are our 2,750th subscriber. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Let's go.
And shout out to Stream Elements for keeping us abreast of what's going on. Yeah.
Thanks.
Keeping us in the loop. Hit him up in the building. What's good? Hit him up. I haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing well. We saved all of them picks for Mikal Bridges. Wow. Yay, listen. So I want to get into that too. That's a good segue. Hit him up. Thank you. I'll get to it in 2 seconds. We can talk. We'll chop it up. Let me see here. Nick Yak says that's around 39 million a year. Yep. Yep. Shout out to American Man in the building. Salute. What's good, my guy? Appreciate you. Kerry Cox in the building. What's good? He said, yo, salute, Rod and John. Appreciate you. So, right. Miguel P says the Brunson treatment is the true definition of being given the keys. That's a fact. I feel like this is his team, man. I think when Julius Randle said it,
he said it too, right?
When he said it, I knew it. Shout out to Mega NYK. Salute. Good evening to my guys, Ron and John in the chat. What's going on, Mega? Good to see you, brother. Wait, hold on 1 second. One more. Georgie Ortiz says, yeah, you're right, Ron. The first thing people are going to say is, oh, look, Jalen making less than OG. I know it doesn't matter. It's ridiculous. He could make as much or not He can make even more. It just if he chooses to do that, it is what it is. Let it be, guys. Let it be.
Listen,
He said,
if you take anything from what Georgie just placed here for all of those of you watching, if you really want whatever you want red, you just put you're right, Ron in front of it, and it'll be red. I promise you. Just want to say that. That's a cheat sheet, right? That's the cheat code right there.
Listen,
A B B A up down left right.
I
That's
told
it
you
right
guys before. This is a very smart chat. Who am I to argue with these people? Like,
it's the icon.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh, look at this. Stream Elements again. Thanks for subscribing. Wanda
Let's
Robinson.
go. We got one
Appreciate
more.
you.
It's
Thank
more
you.
than I ever
Oh, look at
asked
this.
for. It's
Stream
more than
Elements
I ever
again.
asked
Thanks.
for. Look at that.
Subscribe and fall back. Haters in the building. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Thank you guys.
Yeah, man.
Joel is in the building. He says, great show. Thank you, Joel.
Yeah, man. The next person who asks the question, just put "You're right, Ron," and then ask the question.
Shout out to my guy Corey Lee, one half of the 718 boys with my guy Boulevard the Bully on the Lawrence Tears Network. With our guy Uncle Freezy. What's going on? Appreciate you, Corey. Good to see you, bro. Okay, so back to that segue that I was talking about. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it?
The Mikal Bridges?
Yeah. Where? Oh, there it goes. Hit him up, said it right. So we saved all of them picks for Mikal Bridges. Wow. Okay. I know there's been a lot of things lately. There's been some Knicks fans. JJ, I see you. There have been some Knicks fans that have been kind of upset because of what we gave up for Mikal Bridges compared to what was given up for DeMar DeRozan, for example, right? Mm-hmm. This is what I want to say. Okay, first off, Mikal Bridges is, he's not that much younger, but he's younger. Mikal Bridges is, hold on, let me tell you what his exact age is. 28? He is 27. Oh, no, that's a good amount of, okay, so he's 27. I actually thought he was a little older. Mikal Bridges is 27. DeMar DeRozan is going to be 35. Okay, right. He's going to be 35 this year. There's a difference there, folks. All right. Now,
and in basketball, that's up there.
That's like dog years. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a fact. That's a fact. There's not too many players who can play till 40.
Yeah, it gets a little tricky, but he's a good one. He's still got something left in the tank. Right. I don't know if he impacts the team the same way Mikal Bridges would impact the team. But defensively, he's not the same player. Offensively, though, he's a bucket, especially when you need a big bucket. He's got that clutch gene in him. That's just true. I get it.
It's also those circumstances, don't you think?
Yeah, I think it all matters. Yeah,
it all matters.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And let me just double check because I believe I just want to make sure. DeMar DeRozan age.
Watch it pop up. 48.
Yeah, he's 34. His birthday's in August. He'll be 35. Yeah, I was right. Okay. So yeah, that's the big difference, guys, and that's something to think about, right? So that's one. This is what I want you guys. I intentionally had this saved because I wanted to talk about Mikal Bridges' impact on this Knicks team because I think people they get lost in the fact that they feel like the Knicks overpaid for Mikal. And listen, I just want to say this. I know I'm not the only person to say this. John maybe have said this in the past. Other content creators have said this. We knew no matter when it would happen that if we were going to get Mikal Bridges from the Brooklyn Nets, we were going to have to overpay. This is nothing new. It was just how much we were going to overpay. That was the question. But we knew we were going to have to overpay. This is Mikal Bridges, somebody who has the Villanova connection. Everybody knows, like, oh, yeah, he definitely wants to be with the Knicks. And then Brooklyn's in our backyard. You think they want to give us anybody? So
they haven't traded with us since, 1983, and it was a really low-key trade. It wasn't nothing serious.
Right.
This was the first, legit trade with the Nets.
Yeah, we knew it was going to happen. Shout out to the Kelvinator 787 said, love the show, Ron and John, all the way from Puerto Rico.
Hey, let's go. PR.
Is that the Puerto Rico flag?
Is it the flag? What do you mean? I see PR there.
Wait, hold on. No. You see it right there?
I don't see it.
You don't see the flag?
Nah, but hey, it's PR. PR is
Oh,
so
yeah. I'm assuming that's the flag. I mean, I'm not the best at flags, guys. I know USA because I learned it in school.
Look, at the end of the day, when it comes to Mikal, if we keep winning and we're in the playoffs constantly, those picks wouldn't matter.
Right.
They're going to be late anyway. And we get a truckload of second rounders to trade up for. Like we could trade 2-3 second rounders for a first round pick if we ever wanted one, a late first round pick.
Shout out to Chef NYK. He says it's only an overpay because people think we actually be the same. He'll be the same player. He hasn't peaked yet. Not close. Shout out to you, Chef NYK. Appreciate you as always. Good to see you. That's a good point. Old Head is in the building. He said, plus those first round picks will be late like this year, 24 plus, because Knicks will be good. Yeah, listen, it is what it is, guys. No matter who you trade for, there's going to be a point in that trade where at some point your team may turn out to be bad again. It doesn't matter who we would have traded for. When you give people late picks, and I don't mean like late round picks, I mean like later year picks. We don't know what team we're going to be in 2031. Like,
I mean,
it is what it is. We don't know.
That specific kid is going to take that, is playing somewhere in high school right now, maybe middle school. Maybe.
Yeah.
He might not even be he may not even be playing sports yet. He may be like a late grower and then go into junior year, all of a sudden he becomes like he's like 6'9", 6'10". You know, it's like it happens overnight for a lot of these kids.
100%. Rome Far Rock in the building. What up, Rome? He said a lot of people thought we overpaid for Brunson too. That's 100% fact. We thought we gave him 106 million. People are like, "You giving Jalen Brunson 106 million?" Now look what everybody's saying.
Why? Why would we do that? He's not even that good. We heard a lot of that.
Oh man, jeez. Shout out to Chris Hernandez in the building. Now I think so now I feel better. I think that was the Puerto Rican flag. I think this is the Dominican flag, and I think I'm back, baby. I know my flags again. Shout out to you guys. Yes, from Puerto Rico. That's right. I figured. I was just double checking. Appreciate you. Mez is in the building. He said the Jazz are asking for a first round for Walker Kessler. What do you guys think? If that's all the Jazz want, then hold on. Let me just text Leon real quick, because that's what I think.
Stop wasting our time and just sign that.
Let's get it done.
But I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't.
Not Danny Ainge is such a fleecer, man. He's like a warm winter fleece, man. That guy. I'm sure he wants a first round pick as well as you know what we're giving up one of our guys. We need another play. Could you if it's not too much, just throw Deuce McBride in there, please, if you can,
and a few of our draft picks too.
Yeah. I don't know about Danny Ainge, man. I know, but listen, Kerry. Honestly, remember, it's about what we need. And if we can get him for a first round pick and not have to give up Deuce, because that's the whole point. We don't want to give up Deuce or even Precious for that matter. If we can get him, not officially.
Okay.
But I think it's going to happen. They keep saying like it's happening, but it hasn't been official yet. Knicks are kind of doing their thing. They're taking it slow. Maybe this Friday is a day when a lot of stuff is going to start to happen.
Possibly because they just finished finalizing the contract, right, with the whole trade with Brooklyn right now. So
correct.
They added the player and we got back.
Yeah, and we were able to come back under the first apron for a little bit, so we're not hard capped yet, which is great. Well, shout out once again. I know Brooklyn Nets fans are not happy about this, but I just want to tell my fellow Knicks fans. Listen, I know how we feel about them, but shout out to Brooklyn because Brooklyn did us a solid, bro. They did us a solid. They also picked up 1.4 million on the kid Diop that they threw into the trade. They picked up some of the money there, so they looked out for the Knicks. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Listen, I ain't mad at him. I'm from Brooklyn, so hey,
you know what I mean?
Look,
technically, listen, y'all start acting like that again, we're gonna say New York in the house, baby.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to Travel Vibes in the building. Salute Travel Vibes. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you. Once again, guys, before I get into this next thing, I just want to say we got 179 people across all platforms right now. Please smash that like button if you haven't already done so. Show love to the show. It's definitely something that we appreciate. You guys don't know how big and how important it is. I know you hear content creators say this all the time, but literally, guys, it's what it's all about. The like button and subscribers are important for us, but that like button is really the key. So please hit that like button. Where are we at now? I just want to give you guys an update. We are at 72 likes. Hey, come on, guys. There's some people that haven't smashed that like. I see 133 people watching on YouTube right now. So there's about 50 of y'all that haven't hit that like button. Please, if you can. I mean, if you enjoy, no peer pressure. You don't like the show, I get it.
Yeah, listen, you gotta throw some jokes, man. Come on, let's go.
All right, so there was these two guys that walked into a bar, right? The guy said "Goonie Goo Goo." Okay, anyway, I don't know. All right,
I don't know
Al Tango. Nah, you don't know that one. It's a Eddie Murphy Raw joke, but whatever. I'm not going to say it. Al Tango in the building. Salute, appreciate you. Or maybe it's Delirious. It could be Delirious. Whatever. He said DeRozan plays zero defense. I don't understand people. We stack these picks for what? A good player who will fit and make an impact. That's what we got. And Mikal gave away a few picks in the 20s. Agreed. I think that's kind of what we've all been trying to say. Just don't get so caught up in the picks. Most of the picks are not going to be that great. Who knows what's going to happen in 2031? But if we win, or I want to say if we win it all, yes.
If we get one, it wouldn't matter.
If we get one, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. So
if we get one, but it's about getting that one. You got to be in the mix to get there. You know what I mean? Like you got to be consistently in the mix.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, look at Boston. What, 3 years in a row they weren't able to get.
Always right there. Theirs. They couldn't get over the hump, but they finally got there. All right. So this is what I wanted to say, guys, about the reasoning behind overpaying. Once again. We already knew we were going to overpay because it's Brooklyn. They're in our backyard. You're going to have to overpay for Mikal. Plus, they knew we wanted him. And they knew he wanted us, too. Not for nothing.
And they did us a solid.
And they did us a solid. So think about that. So here we go. This is from Fred Katz of The Athletic in regards to Mikal Bridges and, the overpay that people keep talking about. He says, when you go through trade value, it's not just about how good you are. It's about how good you are and how well you fit. And the thing with Bridges is that he is one of the best players in the NBA who you can plop on to any team in the league, and he would make them better on both sides of the ball and without disrupting their ecosystem on either side of the ball. Like if you take LeBron James, for example, obviously he's a better player than Mikal Bridges, but you're going to have to change some stuff on your roster for him. You're going to be like, we have LeBron James. Let's change how we run our offense to optimize LeBron James. I think the value in Bridges is it's similarly with OG Anunoby, is that you can throw him onto your roster and you don't have to change a thing about your offense or your defense. He's going to make both sides substantially better. And that is the reason why you do the trade. That's why you bring him in here, because he fits our system. He's not somebody that demands the basketball. He doesn't have to be the number one option. He doesn't have to be the number two option. He can be the number three option or even the number four option on a given night. And he can step up if you need a little bit more from him. Yep. He's a really good fit.
Yep. And he'll be a willing participant with this Knicks team as currently constructed, just because of his understanding of the game and his game and the players that he's playing with. There's a difference when you come into a situation and you don't believe in the players that you're playing with. You know what I mean? You come in as like, well, I don't trust this guy or that guy, so I'm gonna be that guy to take over and to just make sure that you get some wins. When you're playing amongst teammates that are as good or even better, you like the pressure's off, right? So you're open to play more freely to what you prefer as a player. And Mikal, if you could remember him with Phoenix, he was an amazing shooter, and that was his spot. He was a corner guy, you know what I mean? And he would do a couple of things off the dribble, but mostly he was a corner guy.
Very true.
Come in and lock in on defense, right? So,
yep. Yeah, guys, just continue. Please support the show and hit that like button. We're up to 83 likes now, so some of y'all are hitting that like. And thank you to everybody who's been subscribing. Since John said that, we were at 249.
That's awesome.
we're at 257 now. So thank
It's
you.
more
Guys.
than I
Appreciate
look at
it.
it. Let's get to 260. Oh my lord.
Thank you guys.
I'm overdoing it now, right? See, I'm pressing my luck.
Hey,
See what
it's all right,
happens?
man. Sometimes you got to live on the edge, man. Shout out to William Watson in the building. He says, I hope they first off, shout out to El Tango about the PR stand-up. We are back where we belong in the Olympics. Yeah, man. We was talking about it earlier. It's a great moment. Happy for everybody who's of Puerto Rican descent and will root and salute their team, man. Good for you guys, man.
Boricua on the set.
That's right. Que bonita bandera. Que bonita bandera. Okay, don't get me started, man. I maybe I am Puerto Rican on the low. I didn't even know.
You are on the
low. Shout out to William Watson. Appreciate you. He said, I hope they get Kessler, but the NBA handicapped the Knicks not getting the center they need. They're making it tricky, but the Knicks, they've got a little wiggle room right now. They can still get something. So let's see what they can do. Let's see.
It'll be interesting.
There's still some time. Shout out to Sire in the building. Said Kessler lowering their value for us right now. Oh, so basically, yeah. So maybe Utah is lowering the value on Kessler, because the thing about Kessler is, listen, he's not perfect, guys. We've talked. A lot of people have liked what Kessler can bring. He's a good rebounder. He's a really good shot blocker. I mean, excellent shot blocker.
Right. Mm-hmm.
The defensive side of it is solid. It's the offensive side that's a little questionable. He doesn't set great screens. He has a big body, but he doesn't set great screens. He is not a consistent jump shooter. And he hasn't done enough development on that side of the ball. And plus, he is due after this year to get a good contract. And, Utah is still in a rebuilding mode. So if they can move off of a young player that they have to start paying money to, they're going to try to do it if he doesn't really fit exactly what they want right now. And so Kessler is a good pickup for the Knicks, especially because, as we all know, guys, Tom Thibodeau is the big man whisperer. If there's some talent there, he can bring it out. So I definitely think he works with Kessler. He can get the best out of Kessler.
Right. I think so.
Yeah, Kessler's got some good stuff to his game. I mean, just that shot blocking. The guy averaged 4.5 to 5 shots blocked in college per game.
Yeah.
For the season. That's crazy.
That's big. That's huge. That's a big thing. You know what I mean? Especially for this Knicks team, we're not asking them to score buckets, which is, pretty much what we're expecting them to do is be a rim runner, someone who could be a defensive stopper at the rim. That's what the Knicks need.
Right. Yep. 100%. I am with you on that. David Smith says Utah is looking for at least one first rounder for Kessler, according to Ian Begley. Yeah, I mean,
I would love that. That's great. That's worth it. I would do it. I wouldn't even flinch.
I would do it too. I mean, first off, guys, listen, for those who kind of are questioning this, Walker Kessler's only been in the league like 3 years, guys. We're not talking about some journeyman, elder statesman, So
guy who's already played in the league. You can't teach that, right? And at a high level.
A first round pick for that is not bad. We had to give up a first round pick for Detroit to take Kemba Walker. We had to give Portland a first round pick for Josh Hart.
And
how'd that work out?
Right? And we had
to give up a first round pick to get rid of Fournier too, right? I think we did.
So. Yeah.
Guys, sometimes a first round pick is what it takes. As long as we come out winning, nobody should care that we gave up a first round pick. First round picks are question marks, man. It's all a question mark.
His job effectively for what we need him to do, that's all that matters. That's how I see it.
Yeah. George Alvernia. That's it. George Alvernia. I think that's how you say it. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, George. Good. Thank you for being here.
2 years.
2 years. I don't know what that was in reference to.
Was Kessler?
George, maybe. Oh, maybe 2 years. Okay. Yeah, he's been in the league for 2 years. Okay. Even less. That's less time. So he's closer to first round value than you would even
Right.
think. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Travel vibes reminded us Cam Reddish also. Yeah.
Yes, we had to give up a first round pick for Cam
So
Reddish.
true. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Guys, I mean, come on. It is what it is. I mean, I think giving up a first round pick for Walker Kessler is a good deal for us. Now,
Right.
I will tell you this right now, though. I don't care we may need it. I am not giving up a first round pick and Deuce for
No,
Walker
I'm not
Kessler.
doing that. I'm not
I'm
doing
not
2
doing
first and
that.
back. Just
So,
not adding
yeah.
another player.
No,
And I'm not even
I'm
doing the
that.
one for one, the Mitchell Robinson for Kessler. Is that something that interests you? Like for me, I don't know if
No.
Kessler's the starting center in this league yet. I don't
Yeah,
think he's
no,
there yet.
I think we need both of them.
Yeah.
I don't think it defeats the purpose if we go bring in Kessler, because then we got
Right.
no backup for Kessler.
And then
We still need something.
situation.
Yeah. No, we need to keep Mitchell and bring in Kessler. Shout out to
Right.
our guy Phil Porto from Morning Brew Sports. Salute, hermanos. What's up, Phil? Appreciate you, brother. Please, guys, go support the Morning Brew Sports Network and everything they got going on. They got tons of programming. And as the seasons change, sports change, they will be covering everything you could think of. They're already covering WNBA with the Liberty Latte right now. So please tune in and support them. Good to see you, Phil. We got another subscriber. Thanks for subscribing, George. Appreciate
We're
you.
almost at 60. Look at that.
We growing, baby. We growing. I mean, I thought you were ambitious. Freaking Craig is even more ambitious. He's like, let's get to what did he say? Where is it? Yo.
Oh wow. Okay. I see you. Hey.
Okay, Craig.
What's the saying?
From your lips to God's ears.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the one.
Yeah.
JJ said Kessler gets hurt. I mean, I don't know. This is a chance to take,
bro,
though, right? With a lot of these guys,
all these big men get hurt, man. Yeah. All these big men get hurt. What can we do? Al Tango says, yeah, okay. He says Kessler is having problems with management and he's about to be due some money. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. Ainge doesn't want to pay. He just gave a little bag to the other backup center 7 first round and 2 second rounders. Yeah, so that's the thing. When you're Danny Ainge is following a strict protocol of how he wants to rebuild that team. And the way you do it is you continue to bring in young talent, you continue to acquire draft picks and keep drafting young talent. And if the young talent starts to develop into something special, you keep it. If the young talent is slowly developing and not quite where you want them to be, and they're due for their rookie salary bump, then you got to get rid of them and move on and just repeat the process. It's a rinse and repeat thing until you hit. It's a smart thing. It's a OKC did the same strategy. It's a smart thing.
It's a small market thing too. I mean,
yeah,
Jazz is not a big market. It's a small market team, so you got to sort of play that game.
And let's not for nothing. They also got a replacement for Kessler in the kid from Duke, which I forgot his name right now, but the guy who is in his own little controversy. But he's a big who's very talented. He can stretch the floor. And so they can afford to move off of Kessler, get some similar production, and have to pay less money. So, yeah, that's the way it works. Yeah, Jazz have a nice young core. Yeah, they do. Hey, shout out to Keith Turner in the building. I like Kessler and Precious over Mitchell Robinson and Sims. Well, I mean, let's give both of these guys.
There's a world where you could have them all. Like there is a world where this could potentially be all part of the team. So
that's true.
You know what I mean?
Thank you, Filipowski. Thanks, Almighty Finesse. That's his name. That's the guy that the Jazz have now from Duke. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know, man. It's open ended. The Knicks need to do something to address that backup. And it's weird because the Knicks are in a situation where not only do they have to get a backup center, but they have to get somebody that they feel is comfortable enough that if Mitch goes down, he can start. Because that's the situation we're in with Mitch. You have to have a contingency plan.
Mm-hmm.
That stinks, bro. But it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it, guys. We like to keep it nice and tight. on Mondays. Sometimes we go a little longer if we got a lot more conversation to get into. But this was a nice little concise conversation. We talked about what we could talk about. No official, like I said, no official information with regards to the summer league roster. Just speculative stuff. But we were able to speak about Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges' impact, and I think that's very important because as Knicks fans, we have to know exactly what we're getting and why we did what we did. Like Mr. Katz said, Fred Katz, it's not just about someone's value; it's also about the fit, and he really is. I mean, I know it may not seem like it to some people, but on paper and just from knowing his game and the relationships, he's like the perfect fit for this Knicks team. Like he fits. So I hope everything works out.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, that's all I got. Shout out to Quiet Money. What's going on, brother? Hey, man, you just jumped in. We about to get off, but hey, replay gang.
Yeah, hit that like button.
Yeah, hit that like button while we have you. Let me see where that's at. Since I'm here, might as well just double check that real quick. Wow, we're up to 2,758 subscribers. Appreciate you guys, man.
Nice.
Thank you for hitting that.
That's love, man.
And the like button. Oh, see, we can't go now. Now you got it. I see what y'all do. No, let me not tell y'all because y'all be trying to keep us here. We got 94 likes. We got to get to 100 before we get up out of here, guys. Come on. Yeah. No, seriously, we got to get there. Don't try to.
It's funny.
Hey, G-Man 78 in the building. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you. Hope you doing well, man. Good to see you. My guy, Knicks 100 in the building.
Yeah, what's his team?
Oh, that's another player that we haven't really talked too much about, John. He said if you understand the mechanics of this team, that Bates Diop was a steal. So
he's a 6'8", right? 6'8", power forward kid. Yeah, could shoot it a little bit. Sort of up and down, right?
About? He's kind of
up and down.
He goes up and down, but he does have talent, and he has moments.
Did he play with the Spurs? Did he play with the Spurs when he first got in the league?
I wonder.
Was it the Spurs first and then the Nets?
Let me see.
I think he played with the Spurs, bro.
I think you might be right. Let's see.
Yeah, I think he was with the team with DeJounte Murray, if I'm not mistaken. I think he played when DeJounte was over there. Him and what's the kid? I think he went over to the Nets.
Yeah. He was with the Spurs for 3 years. Good call.
He was, right? Okay, yeah, because he played with the kid. They came over on that trade with the Spurs to the Nets. With what's the kid's name that we thought he was? Damn, what was his name? Lonnie Walker. Walker, right?
Yeah.
The Lonnie Walker trade.
So, he's a career 33% shooter from the three, 75% from the free throw line, and 47% from the field. That's not bad. That's decent. You know what I mean? Of course, he's gone up and down. This last year with Brooklyn, though, he only played 14 games. Yeah, he only played 14 games, and he didn't play a lot. He only played 4.9 minutes, so they didn't use him at all.
Yeah. What is Precious Achua's size? Is he 6'8"?
6'8".
So I think Diop may be his replacement. Actually, it's a step up from Achua. If I recall correctly, I think Diop had like a couple of 30-point games. He probably had one against the Lakers.
Oh.
I think he's a step up. I think he's a smaller. And what's the guy's name that I'm thinking of? They play with the Pacers. Oh man, what's his name? Anyway, I'm gonna remember it as soon as we get out. As soon as we get off the air, I'm like, Ron,
there, I got it. Yeah,
but like he's got a good skill set. He can rebound the ball. He's aggressive. He's a strong player under the rim. You know what I mean? Like I think he may be Achua's replacement if they're not going to re-sign Achua.
Oh, yeah. You might be right. Hey, shout out to you guys. Appreciate y'all. We up to 104 likes right now.
There we go. Signing out.
We go. Out of here. Let's answer this one question before we get out of here, John. Because I think I already have my idea of it, but I wonder what you think. Ranrock says, shout out to you, Ranrock. Appreciate you. He says, what do you think Tibbs' rotation will look like? 8 or 10 players?
He may go 9. He may go 9, depending on who makes the final roster. But I assume he's going to go 8. But there may be stretches throughout the season where he go 9. I don't see him going at a 10-man roster. He don't go 10. I barely ever. He goes 10 if there's a blowout. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
We had a lot of pause moments here.
That's really clever. Next 100. Good stuff there.
Yeah, that's clickbait, bro. That's clickbait.
I'm thinking. I think he's gonna go 9. But I do think that he will be willing to experiment with 9 or 10 early, just to see if they're playing good. If they're playing good and winning and doing. Honestly, because you know what I mean. Here's the thing. I'll tell you right now. This is why I think.
What's the 9?
Okay,
I know the 5. We know the 5.
All right. So Brunson, Bridges, OG, Randall, Mitch. Right. Yeah. Then Dante.
Evo.
Well, okay.
Deuce.
Dante, Hart, Deuce, and then comes. Well, at the time when I was doing this, I thought we had Precious. I thought we had Precious, but I'm not sure about Precious.
There's no one. There's no one unless someone gets injured. Or there's no one.
It's going to have to be a backup center type player. It's going to be a big of some sort.
Right. Unless we get a Kessler, that would be your 9. But
yeah,
we don't get
but
that.
I thought we had Precious when I was thinking this.
I can't promise that, he's going to play a Precious.
Right.
You can't. I wouldn't put a bet on it. You know what I mean?
Well, see, okay, going back to what I was saying, to start the season, let's not forget, even though Julius feels he's going to be healthy to start the season, he's still coming back from that shoulder injury, and I think they're going to watch him.
55 minutes, bro. Are you kidding me?
John says Julius Randle will play 55 minutes in a 48-minute game. That is what you can expect, folks.
Unheard of and unseen before. He will play in 55 minutes.
Yeah, we still need, I think, and listen, if Sims is the jump shooter that I think he is, if he really is gonna be lighting up the net.
I haven't seen that. I keep hearing about his workout with, is it Mike Bibby?
Oh, you didn't see it?
Is it Mike Bibby?
Yeah.
Is it Mike Bibby? I have not seen it.
He's been working out with David Zinon and Mike Bibby.
Okay, I haven't seen it. I haven't
All
seen
right.
it.
Well, okay.
You want to play it for us?
I'll show it to you guys before we get out of here. How about that?
Cool.
That way you guys can see it out there and John can see it too, because Jericho he's next level right now. Next level.
Okay. Let me see if there's some really good editing going on.
Let's share this, folks. Okay. Let me get out of here with this. Stop screen. Let's share this one. All right, here it is. Get out of here with that music. There we go. Let's see. Let me rewind it. Hold on.
I was about to say there looks some editing going on there. Okay. Yeah, that last one almost missed. That's it's a super cut, bro. Like he didn't hit him.
Yeah, this is just a 2-part edit. That's it. This is no big deal. You're like, that's not enough, right? Okay, let me show you a little bit more. Let me show you a little bit more.
I'm about to say I could cut me doing that. That's nothing.
Whoa, where's the Oh, here it is.
It was AI generated.
Look at this one.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not bad. Okay,
you missed that one. That's okay. It's real.
That's fine. But
okay,
you notice,
too bad.
If you notice, he's not shooting the NBA 3.
No. I don't expect him to be knocking down threes. If he can hit a mid-range two, I'd be happy though.
That's a midi. That's not a three. That's not a NBA three. That's a mid-range right there.
Yeah, that's a mid-range.
That's high school range.
That's like an 18-footer.
Yeah, it's high school.
Well, there you go. There you have it, guys.
You get that shot you open. You got to shoot him. He's
working on it though, at least. All right. Okay. Well, there you have it. So yeah, that's what we can expect. Something he's working on. I don't know what to tell you. Listen, let me tell you guys, y'all don't fall for the okie doke. Okay. Yeah, just let him keep working and see where he goes with it. I've been seeing
the game.
The past couple days, y'all think y'all slick out there, you content creators. They've been trying to throw up the Mitch video from 4 years ago when he put it between his legs behind his back, and he like, come on, Mitch
with the tween.
Mitch is like, yeah. I'm like, I don't want to see that again. That's old Mitch.
Listen, the best, like the positive side of Mitch's game before he got injured was when Randall told him, "Go get yours." And he tried, and it looked like he had something and kind of fumbled a little bit. I was like, oh, that could have worked. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that was the best sign of what could be. But It was very short-lived. It was like one time, so
100%.
Got to do it more.
I hear you. You just got to keep working. Got to keep working. Yeah. Got to be willing to try it too. Try it in practice. And if you try it in practice, if you get the shot, take it in a game, but knock it down. Speaking of this, Rome Far Rock. Yeah, I saw it, bro. But this is what I'm talking about. That video is from 4 years ago. It's 3 or 4 years ago when it was Skinny Mitch. I know it. I actually chopped it up. I had it on my computer. That's how old that video is. Like people trying to bring it back. I'm like, don't try to hit me with the okie doke. I seen this video.
That happened.
Anyway, yeah, man. Appreciate you guys once again. Habib 215 in the building. Knicks done in 6. Oh man, we see where your allegiance lies. Look at him. He's a Philadelphia fan. Okay, Philly in the building, baby.
He's reminding us of what we did to his team.
That's what it was. And I will tell you guys, listen, Habib, I hope you continue to tune into the show. We like having you here. I'm gonna watch Philly. You guys are making some good moves. I'm not worried about you, but good for you.
Not worried one bit.
Yeah, man. The matchup should be really fun. It should be a fun time. It's definitely gonna be good.
If they stay healthy.
Now you trying to hit us with the curse words. See what he did, John? Look.
Saquon and PG.
Wow, look what he did. Nice. Trying to hit us with the curse words, B. Nice. That's cool. Okay, nice. Habib. I see
hit
you.
It where it hurts.
Nah, them's fighting words written. Saquon, man.
Listen, that one's gonna hurt. Show up for you. Saquon better show up.
Yeah, y'all need him to play well. I mean, damn, but Philly's good. Philly's
always gonna be good. But I'm saying Saquon better show up.
He's gonna have to. He got no excuses. Mm-hmm. Listen, he could go crazy over there. We'll see. Craig said ban.
Ban.
Nah, let the 76er fans get theirs off, man. I'm just telling y'all, I'm gonna be looking for you later, man, Habib. So come back.
Right.
Ouch, man. You slicing with these words, B.
At least we paid the man. Yeah, listen, I agree. That was messed up.
Yeah. I mean, he deserved to get the money. You're right.
He did.
But listen, it is what it is. All right, well, guys, I want to thank everybody for being here and tuning in. This has been a great show. Fantastic job by all of you guys in the chat, staying very active. Keep supporting this New York Knicks team. We got something special happening. Don't worry. Right. Habib is going to know. He's going to come back to the chat and just look. He ain't going to talk because he'll be like, damn, the Knicks is good. Any final words, John?
Man, as always, man, always a pleasure to be here with you, man, my brothers and my folks over here on the chat and watching and tuning in. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you all for subscribing, the ones who just subscribed, and for those who have subscribed in the past, appreciate you all. Stay blessed, stay safe out there. You know what it is. We'll see you in the next one, man. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. There you go, guys. I couldn't have said it better myself. Appreciate you all for showing love to the show and continuing to support us throughout everything we got going on. As I always say, tell a friend who tells a friend who tells another friend. Still Knicks fans. We'll be back again, whether it be on Monday nights at 9 p.m. for SKF Weekly. Myself, my brother John, and eventually you're gonna see Jose again on the ones and twos. Well, you'll hear him. You won't see him. You'll hear him.
Right.
Maybe. Yeah, and also, continue to stay tuned during the week. There might be different content that you'll see me involved in with regards to Nothing But Knicks as we get back into the swing of things. But also you can see me dedicating a lot of time to my personal channel, keeping it run. So I may be doing that during the week. But on Saturday, Know the Ledge for our Still Knicks fans people. Know the Ledge at 11:30 on Saturday, where I talk you guys off the ledge, and you guys are welcome to come on the show and join the panel, and chop it up with us, man. We have a really good time. So continue to support everything we got going on, and remember, regardless of what happens, no matter what, we are still Knicks fans. Okay. So once again, guys, have a great night, and we'll see. Maybe they'll announce the actual Summer League roster at some point tomorrow. It has to happen eventually.
Not for nothing. We are still Knicks fans, so please remove Habib from this. Remove his line right there. At least you paid it. You don't deserve all of that time. Come on,
yeah, man. I'm sorry, my fault. There you go. Get out of here with that.
Get out of here with that.
It hurts to see. It hurts to see that the Saquon is gone, man. I'm not gonna feel good seeing him in green.
You got stuck there.
Yeah. No, I know. It's crazy. But anyway, once again, thank you guys. Quiet Money, appreciate you, brother. Thank you guys for supporting the show. And we are currently, once again, at 2,758 subscribers. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button. Continue to like the shows, and we will continue to put out more and more content for you guys. So stay tuned. We'll see what's next. Oh, and pay attention to Friday, guys. Jalen Brunson might make a really important decision. So keep that in mind. So we'll see what happens.
Pause.
All right, guys. Take care. Yeah. Right. Take care, y'all. Have a great one. We out of here.
Freedom over fame. Freedom over cycle stays the same.